MXTV is proudly brought to you by Swan Insurance, protecting motorcyclists since 1956. And Motor, quality oils for more than 150 years.
Hello everyone, I'm Lee Hogan and welcome to this special Christmas edition of MXTV. I'm joined once again by Brendan Bell. Belly, only 1 week to go until Santa arrives.
I know, mate, it's a bit of yin and yang, isn't it? Like, I'm happy because there's a week to go for prezzies, and then I'm sad because it's the last show of MXTV for 2014, boo-hoo.
Let's not be all negative, let's finish on a positive, okay? First up on tonight's show, we're going to check out the Yamaha TTR110.
The TTR110, it's a fantastic little bike. All of Yamaha's fun bike range are fantastic beginner level bikes. They don't have to just be for beginners, but I think it's the perfect bike range for the grassroots rider. You know, they can start off on these things, they can be governed quite a bit with the throttle screw. The TTR110 is a 4-speed automatic clutch, so the rider doesn't need to be able to use the clutch to start with. They're very tame, as in the power delivery is quite tame, but they work very well. So you can put a fairly beginner level rider on a TTR110 and not be too concerned about them getting in too much trouble, but as they progress, they can shift up through the gears and ride the motorcycle a little faster as they're ready for it. I think before a rider gets on a 110, they probably should have ridden a Pee-wee or something a little more basic. They should definitely be able to ride a BMX or a push bike fairly competently so that they're not jumping in the deep end too much. But I guess as an age, probably between 7 to 12 years old, could ride a TTR110, no problems, depending on their size, of course. I guess some of the benefits of the TTR110 is you've got a really well-built motorcycle that's been around for quite some time, and Yamaha are great at building machines that you don't need to keep putting spare parts on all the time. They last really well. So a TTR, for example, could go through 1 or 2 or 3 generations of kids. I've seen them sitting around farms where brothers and sisters have ridden them and they've been handed down from, you know, generation to generation, and they're still kicking on. So I think that's a great thing. You're not buying a super expensive motorcycle to start with, but you can get a fair bit of longevity out of it also. All the Yamaha fun bikes come with a free HD action camera and also a cashback deal depending on what model of bike that you've bought.
For all your motorcycle insurance needs, visit swanmotorcycle.com.au.
My name's Mitchell Brierley and I ride a 2015 KX85. My brother's name's Josh and he annoys me a lot. Me and Josh are twins and we always ride together.
Our dad bought us a quad bike for our first birthday and we just started riding that at our holiday house. I think we started riding two-wheelers when we were about 3 and a half.
And we thought we better teach them to ride properly, so we joined a mini bike club, Morecambe Hills Mini Bike Club in Sydney, and took them for a bit of riding, and it all got a bit serious. They started to get pretty good at it. Enjoyed the competitions.
We went from a Pee-wee 50 to a KTM 50 to a bigger KTM 50, then to a KX65, then the KX85 small wheels, then the big wheels, and then the KX250F.
When I was little, I always liked doing motocross because I never really got introduced to enduro. But then my friend Corey, he took us to an enduro race once and I liked it from there. With enduro, I get to spend a lot more time on the bike and ride better tracks where it's not always groomed. There's rocks and stuff that can put you off, and I just like the challenge of it.
We usually race each other around and just like watch each other and stuff and tell each other what's bad and what's right and stuff. We've always been really competitive with each other, and it's mostly about beating each other rather than anyone else.
I'm a twin myself, so the twin thing isn't anything unusual. My sisters were twins as well, so for our family it's not unusual. The wife thinks it's a bit abnormal, but I don't. It makes them competitive. They're always wanting to beat each other, there's no doubt about that, so they have that little extra incentive to go harder and try and beat each other, to have bragging rights in the lounge room on Sunday night.
I got second to my brother Josh in the Australian Off-Road Championship in both New South Wales. It wasn't so great, I was a little bit annoyed, but I just got to try harder next year.
I probably take it better than Mitch because Mitch is kind of likes to win a lot more. He cares a lot more when he doesn't win.
I think the boys racing is fantastic. I've never seen such a work ethic in young boys since they've started. They take it seriously, they get up before school to train. When they head out to races, I know they put every single bit of effort into their riding.
It's really good because our dad's always pushing us to get better and ride faster and helping us, and our mum always gets us ready for going away racing.
To me, it's just good family time. We're together all the time. They're not off where I'm not with them having a good time. We're camping, having a good time, sitting around a fire, getting away every weekend together and just being a family. And the whole family's involved in one way or another.
G'day everyone, Cameron here. Dad's told me to talk about another great Christmas present, and that's the Pod Knee Brace. Pod Active are proud to introduce the K1 Youth Knee Brace. Purpose designed knee brace for kids. The core of all Pod Knee Braces is the human motion hinge system, featuring the synthetic ligaments. The K1 features the innovative and simple growth system, where the cuffs of varying length are fitted to a common frame, allowing the brace to grow and adapt. Frames are lightweight and ultra durable, and are designed to withstand impacts. With only a weight of 480 grams, the K1 is the lightest youth brace on the market. The Pod K1 knee braces give me a lot of confidence when I'm riding, so if I do come down hard on my knees, I know that they're there so they can support me if I do crash really hard. There's another great Christmas present for your child.
He's a four-time Supercross champion.
MXTV is proudly supported by KTM, Alpinestars, Kawasaki, and States MX.
Welcome back to MXTV's Christmas special, thanks to Swan Insurance. Well, next up, we get to catch up with the 2014 Motocross and Supercross champion in the MX1 category, Matt Moss. What an amazing year he had. Let's take a look.
Obviously, my dad used to ride dirt bikes, and it's one of those things that was sort of bred into us. Me and my twin brother, my older brother used to race as well. So it was just one of those, obviously I had the option not to race, but, in my mind it was just, that was the thing I loved, getting gun riding on a PW50, just getting out there and having fun. And, it was one of those things where Jake was really, really good and talented on a bike, and, I just went there to have fun. I was a bit of a goon, but it sort of led to bigger and better things. We grew up down the south coast, a little town called Sussex, in a lot of bush around there. Had a couple other older guys that used to race, like Jay Johnson, Nick Barnett, and we had tracks out in the bush that the old guys, the old man and that, went out there and got shovels and built little jumps for us. So, we had pretty much unlimited tracks. There's probably about 4 or 5 around. Obviously not motocross tracks, but they were fun tracks when we were kids. We'd just zip around all day. We played football as well, won a lot of grand finals, played for state teams and stuff like that, and Dad sort of, it was either, I was taking up too much time, we were playing footy on Saturday and racing on Sunday. Dad sort of said, you just have to choose what you want to do. I twisted Jake's arm and we went motocross riding, which was probably one of the best decisions we've ever made. Pretty much from that day forward, we put our, head forward and chased our goals. Going to America, it's every kid's dream. I think I made the wrong decisions in my career, prior to going to America. I started going really good on the lights bike, and then I went to a 252 stroke, leading the championship at 17 in the Supercross. I broke my leg because of a lapper, and then I signed a 2-year deal, and then everyone went 450s. I could ride a 252 stroke really, really good, but it was not competitive against 450. So I wish I never signed a 2-year deal, and and went through the steps that every racer should. You've got to win here on the lights bike, and dominate before you go to America, and it's pretty tough, and you know, that's only a couple of people have cracked it. You know, I feel like one person's cracked it, or two people, like Maddie and Chad. You know, it's, you know, out of everyone that's tried, it's not easy, and it's not getting any easier, it's getting harder and harder. I'm still pretty young, so I'm sure I'm not, you know, I want to go over again. Why not? You know, no point in sitting at home and opening up Christmas presents. I'd rather be opening up a can of whoop ass on the Americans. If we go next year, we'll be taking our bike. I think our bike probably is one of the fastest bikes in the world for just jumping on it and riding it. It's unbelievable. You can see by how many hole shots I got this year and stuff like that. But you know, I'd love to go over to Europe and do a couple more. Love to do destinations representing Australia, but definitely want to do it on our bike.
I've known Matt since I was probably 11, so 13 years. He's just really mind-driven, you know, like doesn't let anything get to him, and we might be behind by 20 points, but he just relaxes and keeps calm.
And that's just the way he plays the game, and he wants to, just loves winning, and he's totally driven to win, you know. So it's easy, you know, it's easy. We just do the best we can with the bike, and the rest is up to him, and he just does it. You know, he's been able to stay healthy and stay fit, and if he keeps on this program he's had the last few years, he's going to take a lot of beating.
This whole year is our first year with Alpinestars. Them guys are amazing. We went to Brierley Supercross only 2 weeks ago. They organised that the week before. You know, obviously Steve Jennings from Australia, he's the one that keyed it all up, and you know, it's not like they're just trying to make money out of the sport. They're an established brand, so now it's just about helping people, and you can feel that about that company, so it's good. To see the battle, that reward, to see people admire a championship bike, you know, even walking you up there to show you, or you know, to show me championship bikes, you know, it gives me that little inner peace, you know, inside. I'm pretty happy. And then another thing, you know, at that time in my life now that we're, you know, I can put a lot of time into helping younger kids as well. Seeing them cross the line and doing that sort of stuff and getting race wins, it's pretty surreal. It gives me a good feeling, that's for sure. There's been a lot of people that have made us get there. There was a couple of years there where, you know, we thought we had to go get jobs and stuff like that, and nearly quit racing. So without my dad and Rona and my mum and my sister and everyone that's behind me and influences from them guys, we definitely wouldn't be standing here with these championship bikes behind me.
Here's a great Christmas gift idea and something new from Polisport, the Polisport Bike Mat. It's developed according to FIM standards, with a foldable design for easy storage. It has an embedded porous mat for absorbing oil and fuel. It's strongly built out of chemical and UV-resistant polypropylene. The pre-cut moulded stand basin allows use of a large range of bike stands. It has a built-in handle, making it easy to carry. It includes 2 spare mat inserts. There's functional storage pockets, it's easy to clean, and there's no tools required to open it. And best of all, it's available in all the team colours. For more information, check out www.linkint.com.au/Polisport. Alpinestars is today the world's premier performance motorsport protection and apparel company. Founded in 1963 in northern Italy, in the heart of a region famed for footwear and fashion design, the company's mission is to offer class-leading products and track-tested technology to customers. From the very beginning, when the company's founder, Sante Mazzarolo, designed an off-road boot that would become an icon of modern motorcycling, Alpinestars has always brought innovation and vision to the world of motocross. Working with the world's top professional athletes allows Alpinestars to develop and test products with the very latest new materials and construction technologies in the most demanding circumstances possible. After rigorous testing and extensive R&D, these products are launched, allowing Alpinestars customers to receive the same class-leading performance benefits as the top athletes they see on the track. For over 50 years, product development has been the very core of Alpinestars. 3 words perfectly encapsulate Alpinestars' product philosophy: focus, dedication, vision. Racing at the highest level of motorsport has always been first and foremost an R&D test platform for the products and technologies it creates for its final customers. New product concepts and performance features are constantly being created, then given to world champions to test. Alpinestars Racing Services Department forms the link between those athletes and our product departments, feeding back technical observations into the R&D process at Alpinestars Racing Development Centre. The Tech10 is the benchmark boot in motocross. The latest evolution of the Tech10 further advances innovations that make it the most technical motocross boot ever conceived. Fully CE certified, the Tech10 is built with the latest material technology for an extremely protective, lightweight and durable structure, giving the ultimate level of performance and support. The ankle brace is Alpinestars' unique and patented dual torsion bar system, which is double hinged, allowing natural freedom of movement and also providing natural damping against harmful torsion forces. The unique sole design has a dual compound rubber with a removable foot peg insert that also allows the central sole panel to be easily replaced, and indeed the entire outer sole after extensive use. A pair of Tech10 boots consists of 185 pieces, and the inner ankle brace or bootie has 88 pieces. The materials are laid onto the automatic cutting machine, where the technician chooses each part from an electronic file that comes directly from the Footwear Development Department CAD system. Each pair of boots has its file with material selection, the number of components, the number of pieces needed for one pair, for each and every size. The machine then starts the cutting process. The cutting machine also automatically marks the materials with bonding lines and specific stitching locations. Once the materials and shapes have been selected and cut, they're ready to be assembled. Firstly, the upper section, where all pieces on the main boot chassis are put together, using different stitching techniques, all defined for optimal comfort and durability. The calf protector is then applied on the upper part of the boot, followed with the medial protector that is bonded to the upper section. The shin plate protector is then added, and the lining can then be incorporated inside the main structure, adding padding, suede and comfort zones. Then finishing details, such as stitching to the toe area and fitment of the buckle bases to the upper part of the chassis are completed. The inner ankle brace follows the same steps as the outer boot, with components assembled, including padding and lining added inside. Once the chassis is fully closed and sealed, a preparation process is carried out ready for the upper section of the boot construction to be inserted into the polymer foot chassis. A last is the forming foot shape mould that defines the fit and feel of the boot. As such, it is a critical feature of the boot construction. Over the years, Alpinestars has constantly researched and refined the development of this lasting technology for every boot and shoe it's produced, and the Tech10 lasts create a level of performance and comfort that is world-beating. A last is inserted into the boot and one into the ankle brace and the upper boot construction, then inserted into the multi-density polymer foot chassis that is masked with a protective tape profile to protect the surfaces during the bonding process. The bonding process for the foot chassis and outer soles is then commenced using specific contact glue. After having been allowed to cure, the boot chassis and the foot hull are heated to reactivate the resin and then assembled together. In the meantime, the protection padding is applied to the heel area of the ankle brace. Once the upper boot and foot chassis have been bonded, the outer sole preparation commences. The boot, ankle brace, footbeds and soles are then subjected to a heat process, reactivating the bonding resin, and the sole is applied. The ankle brace also has its sole applied. Once all the components have been assembled, the entire construction is subjected to a compression process that ensures all the bonding and fit of the separate parts is correct and secure. The final finishing touches sees the boots inspected for any minor deformations or marks, ensuring they go into the box in perfect condition, ready for either Ryan Villapoto or another Alpinestars rider to enjoy.
18 years I've been sponsored by Alpinestars, 18 years, and this guy next to me is the one that gets the invite to Italy to go check out the company and how these boots are made.
Tough economic climate, mate. That's all I can say. It was a great process though, buddy, to see these Tech10s being made, as you saw that. Unbelievable how they're done. And they made me a pair of Tech10s myself. I was lucky enough with an MXTV, one of a kind in the world. Awesome.
MXTV custom-made boots, not BCP custom-made boots. MXTV. We need to have a chat, Bally. It's time for a break here at MXTV. We'll see you in a sec.
F1 Moto is Australia's leading online retailer for performance and rebuild products. We have most aftermarket brands available for parts and accessories. Some of the performance products available for junior and senior dirt bikes are from VHM, HGS Exhausts, Nihilo Performance Products, Talon Wheels, RHK Parts and Accessories, available from f1moto.com.au or our new showroom at Appin, New South Wales. MXTV is proudly supported by Suzuki, Bell Helmets, Yamaha, and RK Chains. M12 heated gear jacket. 5 carbon fibre heating elements actively warms the body and stimulates blood circulation to the core areas and pockets. New USB port enables charging of portable electronic devices, like your mobile phone, MP3 player, digital camera or GPS, with sewn-in channels providing easy cord routing. It provides up to 6 hours of continuous heat using a 1.5 amp hour battery, and the expandable battery pocket ensures that these jackets are compatible with all M12 batteries. New to the M12 heated gear range is the heated hoodie. It's got an easy touch heat controller with 3 settings per zone: high, medium and low. It's powered by one M12 red lithium battery for up to 6 hours of continuous heat on a single charge, and of course it's washer and dryer safe. And as Belly will tell you, the heated jacket range is fantastic when you're at the track on those cold mornings and days.
Good day everyone, my name's Cameron Bell, and today my dad has brought me down to Park for MX to talk to you about the Bell helmets. The Moto 9 is the top of the range and safest helmet for your kid to wear. It is very comfortable and has a great ventilation system so it can keep me cool while I'm riding. They come in many sizes, from extra small to extra large, so they should fit your child. They come in many cool colours, and my favourite is the matte black because it goes with any riding gear. A helmet is the most important thing you should buy for your child. If you don't have a budget for a Moto 9, Bell have the MX2 and the SX1, so that might fit your budget. I really love my Bell helmet and I think it would make a great Christmas present for your child.
It's the season for giving and the season for riding, so liven up this Chrissy with some great Christmas gift ideas from KTM. For the kids, there's Baby Big MX Bib, featuring a practical splash protector with quick release. Baby Racing Boot Socks. These baby soft boots rock the latest Gravity FX design and anti-slip soles for racers aged between 9 and 14 months. The Kids Be Orange Watch, a children's watch with MX Rider's graphic that's water repellent to 5 atmospheres. Kids MX Rider Travel Set, comprising a rucksack and trolley with plenty of options for stowing toys and muddy clothes. Get them started on the Kids Training Bike, a metal balance bike with start number, hand guards and adjustable seat with quick release, suitable for mini racers aged 2 and over. They'll dream of catching big air in the Kids Gravity FX pyjamas. They're in the style of the new Gravity FX race gear and made from comfortable cotton fabric. They'll be racing to bedtime. The grown-ups aren't forgotten for Chrissy. Check out the KTM Sliced Logo t-shirt, made from high-quality single jersey fabric featuring large printed KTM motif. KTM Faded Beanie. This trendy beanie with orange colour gradient is longer cut and can be worn rolled up. KTM Drawings Underwear. These winning design boxer shorts are printed with various retro KTM logos, ready to race to the bedroom. The all-over event bag is equipped with 2 side pockets, a large main compartment plus laptop compartment. Everything you need for a big day out. Stash your cash in the KTM Pill Wallet, a nylon wallet with practical layout of note, card, stowage and coin compartment. Claim your space on the sand with the KTM Pill Beach Towel with printed motif. Of course, if they're hard to buy for, you can't go wrong with a KTM gift voucher.
Welcome back to MXTV, thanks to our very good friends at Modal. Now in our last bike review of the year, we take a look at the Kawasaki KX85.
Riders like Ryan Villapoto and Jay Marmont are winning championships all around the world on the KX450. Now it's time to share some of that championship winning love with this all-new KX85. Upgrades like the flatter seat, the all-new plastic design, fully adjustable handlebars, the new KX85 is a lot like its bigger brother, the KX450, but that's not where the similarities stop. Let's take a closer look. The new 85 has more power. How much more power? Try more horsepower throughout the entire rev range, including 20% more power at peak RPM. This is achieved through a heap of engine upgrades, including a new cylinder head, updated exhaust valve, larger radiator, and a new single ring piston for reduced friction and improved response. The suspension is all new too. This is a real plus for the KX85. The new 36mm front fork features revised valve construction that delivers improved dampening and greater bottoming resistance. And the fork bottom cases are shorter, resulting in greater clearance in ruts. Rear suspension is new too, with a revised compression dampening mechanism. Like the bigger KXs, it's all adjustable too, with 20-way compression dampening up front and fully adjustable spring preload up the back, with 24-way compression and 21-way rebound dampening adjustments. The suspension isn't all that adjusts. Like the bigger KXs, there are now 6 different adjustments for the new bend handlebars that will make the 85 comfortable for more riders. The KX85 is still available in the small and big wheel option, making it accessible to a large range of riders. The brakes are new too. The new pedal disc front and rear, like the larger KXs, contribute to stronger braking performance. We keep likening the new KX85 to the bigger KXs because it really is cut from the same DNA as the championship winning KX450.
I'm riding the Kawasaki KX85. Really comfy, it's good handling. The suspension's really good and like the steering's really like perfect. The 85, yeah, really powerful. I think I was a bit small for it, so yeah, a bit small. That was the only problem. I'm not good with my clutch, so I need to get better at that, but otherwise the clutch is good. The best part, the brakes. They weren't touchy and like, they were good. It's a really good choice.
For all your motorcycle insurance needs, visit swanmotorcycle.com.au.
Well, Belly, it's almost time to go.
Unfortunately it is, Lee, but before we do, we'd love to thank a few people that have made MXTV possible for 2014. Without these people's help, we wouldn't have a show. Of course, Swan Insurance, Motul Oils, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, KTM, Honda, Alpinestars, Bell Helmets, Brierley Tyres, all those people, thank you very much for all your support. Lee, unbelievable, mate. This guy just comes in year after year and does an unbelievable job, mate. Can't thank you enough for everything you do. You really do a great job, and mate, you are the rock at the moment, no doubt whatsoever. And of course, Benny and the team, you guys, fantastic. Thanks very much. Been a great year this year.
Yeah, we'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed this series, that's for sure. And we hope that come the 25th of December, you end up with a motorcycle under that tree. And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
There you go. But you know what? It would not be a Christmas special if we didn't have something to give away.
You're dead right there. We've got a $1,000 gift voucher from Link International. All you got to do is go to the Facebook page. All the details are on there, the MXTV one, of course.
There you go. Thanks for joining us once again. On behalf of Brandon Bell and myself and all of MXTV, we'll see you next year. But until then, hold it on!
Last one! Blah, blah.
18 years of...
Sorry, I'm looking at the sun. I made myself. Check them out. Brand new pair of... Oh, Jesus.
You're killing me, Jess.
Well, Belly, it's almost time to go.
It almost is. Why would I just repeat it? Ready?
MXTV is proudly brought to you by Swan Insurance, protecting motorcyclists since 1956. And Motul, quality oils for more than 150 years.